funniest we've ever flown in. So looking at 3D printed holders for little cameras like this, the Q12, I thought I could grab my trusty construction foam and build something like this and just glue it together. So I've got those little legs that sits on the back of the bugs, and this just feeds them through from the front like that. And then the next step was just to perch it on top of the bugs, and that's what I'm trying out today, and it's held on by just by a Velcro strap across the top. This, by the way, is my original Bugs 3, the first one I ever bought 2 years ago. It's on its second frame. I've broken off the clover leaf on the TX03 FPV camera, so I've just put a couple of wires, and it's yeah, so it's held up well. That's why it's called V1. This, on the other hand, is my very latest one, probably the last Bugs I'll buy. One of the ways you can see the difference is the plugs for the camera and the front LEDs sort of come out forwards on the newer boards. The older boards, they would just straight up and down like this. I don't know how well it comes up. Yeah, it seems to come up alright. It's one of the few ways to tell them apart. I wanted to test two things today. The little hutch I'd made for the SQ12 Cube camera sitting on top of the bugs, and also rates. Now, when I got to the field, it turned out to be the windiest day that I've ever flown that I can recall. So I'm running it on switch position 3, which is 100% rate for aileron, rudder and elevator. But I've got 35% expo to damp it down the mid-range. But with this kind of wind, it was just a case of staying in the air, nothing fancy in terms of going low or anything like that. Overall, I was pretty happy with how it went. It was a bit stressful flying it, but looking at it afterwards, it looks as if I managed to control it fairly well, which I was pleased with. The other thing I was testing was, that's my original Bugs 3 that I bought 2 years ago. I'd smashed the frame, replaced it. I'd smashed up a few motors. In fact, one of the motors I had to replace because I'd lost the third clip off the bottom and couldn't find another one, so I put a new motor on it. And yeah, it was quite fun. So this is about it. I'll leave it to the flying, and I'll see if I can find a nice soundtrack to put over the top.